Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. So here we go, folks. This is the second box set that I promised this week. This one is definitely the nicer of the two, no question about it. Rollerball was a beautiful box set at a great price. This does surpass it, I have to admit. So yeah, unboxing and review for today, we have got Color Out of Space. So before I just talk about the movie itself, let's just admire this box set. It is, without a shadow of doubt, the nicest case I have ever seen on a 4K release, or any release for that matter. It truly is beautiful. It's quite a big box as well, but the colour schemes is absolutely amazing, and I really do hope that does come across on the screens. So, you know yourselves, folks, I'm going to do the usual. I might talk about this movie for a second or two, and then I'm going to go into my room, I'm going to unbox it, and I'm going to show you everything that's inside it, because I'll tell you one thing, there's some great stuff inside this. So yeah, just for anyone that doesn't actually know the movie itself, it stars Nicolas Cage, you got Jolie Richardson in it as well. It is directed by Richard Stanley, I think his name is, Richard Stanley, and it's based off a H.P. Lovecraft novel. Apparently, according to Richard Stanley, this is going to be the first part of a trilogy of adaptations that he's going to do for H.P. Lovecraft novels. So I'm very curious to see what he's going to do with it. But yeah, the premise of the movie is Nicolas Cage moves his family to his father's farm, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And this meteor just hits one night, lands in the front garden. And at first you think that the meteor is actually contaminating the water, and every time that they drink the water, they start hallucinating, and they actually start they start getting rashes and that on their body. But as the movie kind of goes on, you find out that it's more than just the drinking water that this meteor can do. I'm not going to say too much about it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But I have to admit, if you are a H.P. Lovecraft fan, I was a bit skeptical when I heard about this movie and someone doing a kind of modern day adaptation of some of his work. I didn't think they'd actually I didn't think they'd do it justice. But I have to admit, they have done an absolute amazing job in this movie. It's weird, I actually watched it, the first time I watched it a while back, I wasn't a fan of it, I have to admit it. But then as soon as I got this box set and I knew I was getting the 4K release of it, I gave it another go. I actually watched it last night, and it really is a good movie. It gets you thinking. It's a bit out there as well. It can be strange at times, but it truly is a great movie. So yeah, folks, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my other room, I'm going to unbox this, and I'm going to show you everything you get inside it. So let's do that right now. Right, folks, so here we go. This is the box itself, and I just cannot get over how incredible this box looks. I really hope that comes across as well as it does when I'm looking at it, because it truly is extraordinary. And if you turn it around, you'll notice that it still goes on with the spine as well. Definitely, without a shadow of doubt, one of the nicest covers I've ever seen to a box set. Take us around into the bottom of it there. It doesn't kind of continue that effect, but it does continue it on this side, which is truly is amazing. And then at the back of it, you have this alpaca. As you can see, it doesn't quite have the same effect as the front of the box set, but still incredible artwork. Just the color scheme is just beautiful. So yeah, we'll open this box set up, and yeah, we'll see what it looks like inside. Right, so here we go. The first thing you're greeted with is this massive book of amazing stories. So I'll just throw this box set to a side, just get out of the way. So yeah, this actually has like stories by H.G. Wells, so the likes of like War of the Worlds is actually inside this book. So the book is actually quite thick. So I'm going to just quickly run through it just to give you an idea of exactly what's inside it. Amazingly enough as well, with this book, it's actually all in English, even though this is a German release. But it's actually amazing that they actually done that. But yeah, it's a very nice book. Again, some night when I have a bit of time, I'm going to sit down and read through all of this. And yeah, so that's the segment of Color Out of Space. Yeah, so I'm going to read through it some night and yeah, just see what it's like. But yeah, there's loads of, it's something like maybe, I don't know, 8-9 short stories in it, which is it's quite fantastic. And the book, like I said, is quite thick, and I do love the artwork on it. It's absolutely amazing. And then I'll just take you to the back of it as well, just so you can have a bit of a look at that as well. So yeah, that is the book, and a lot of weight to it as well, I have to admit. So yeah, put that to a side. Then bring this box set back in. So the next thing you're going to see is the J card. Now, I always do this with box sets, that if the J card can fit inside the box, I will put it in. But there you go, you get a good sense of what is actually in this set. It's actually just jammed with stuff. Loads of features, lots of discs, 7 disc set I think it is. So yeah, that's the J card. Put that to a side. So the next thing we see is character cards. So I'll just take that out, move this to a side again, and these cards are absolutely amazing. This color scheme on them is unbelievable. It really is. It's so much work has gone into this box set. You can clearly see it. So yeah, this is the character card. This is Madeline Arthur. I quite enjoyed her in the movie, actually. Thought she did a great job. Actually, the cast was actually very, very reliable in this movie. Then you've got Brendan Meyer. And yeah, again, lovely gloss feel to these art cards. And there is nothing on the back of them either, so really is amazing. Then you have Jolie Richardson. Wow, that took an effort to get out. So yeah, I actually enjoyed her in this movie. I am a fan of her. I loved her in the likes of The Patriot and of course Event Horizon. So yeah, she's done a good job in this movie. So up next you have Julian Hillard. And yeah, I actually quite liked him as well. Like I said, yeah, the cast was very, very solid. No complaints whatsoever. Yeah. Then you have Tommy Kong. He's a very strange character in the movie, no question about it. He's not in it that much, but when he is in it, yeah, he's very, very odd. And then of course you've got the great Nicolas Cage, who done a good job in this movie. Yeah, he did his usual overacting, like he always does, but no, he kept it together, and yeah, I actually quite enjoyed his performance in the movie. So yeah, that is the art cards, and yeah, so there's 6 of them all together. So very, very nice, quite big as well. So let me just throw them to a side. And the next thing we'll take out is, I think it's a book. It's a behind the scenes book. So I'll just show you the artwork again. Just unbelievable. That is my, it's an actual personal favourite. I actually would love to get a poster of that. There is 2 posters in this set, but I don't think it's that, unfortunately. So yeah, I'll just take us through this book. And yeah, again, this is in German, so it's just a couple of, it's just a write up of the behind the scenes, and you get a couple of cool pictures as well. So yeah, I'll run through this quickly. So yeah, it's quite a small book, but really I'm digging on the artwork though. So throw that to a side. And then up next we have, gosh, the 2 posters. Now I won't be able to show them now. I'm going to put them out my bed because they're quite huge, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're like, because I actually haven't looked at them yet. So put them to a side, and then we're down to the bottom of the box set, and we'll pull this out. That's your discs, and then you have an alpaca at the bottom of the box. So yeah, very, very nice touch. So throw that to a side as well, and open this up, and voila, here we go. That is the artwork, and that is just, I am just completely blown away. I really, really am. That is the work that's gone onto this box set, and the artwork on it truly is amazing. Like, I thought the cover was beautiful and all that, but this is actually incredible as well. So much work. Look at that. Wow, amazing. So then we'll turn it around, and voila, your discs. And yes, it is a 7 disc set. So we'll start over here. You have your 4K disc, and as you can see as well, just before I go on about the discs, each disc artwork is completely different as well, which is fantastic. So yeah, like I said, you have the 4K disc over here. You have difarb here, so that's just color out. So I presume it must be a documentary or something like that. This disc here is a soundtrack, so yeah, all the music from the movie. You have 2 short stories based on the source material. I think that's what they are. So you have The Curse, and then this one up here, I'm not quite sure what it is. It's actually in German. So yeah, one is rated 18s, the other one's rated 16s. I'm almost sure I checked it up. I think one of them is one of them was made in the, I think one of them might have been made in the 60s. The other one was made in the, it could have been the late 80s, early 90s. I can't quite remember. And then over here you have your Blu-ray disc and you've got your bonus disc. So absolutely jam-packed with stuff. So all that's left to do now is actually show the posters off, which I'm going to do right now. Right folks, so this is the first poster, and as you can see, it really is amazing. I really need to go out and buy some frames and start framing some of these posters before they actually do end up getting damaged. But this one in particular, this desperately needs to be framed because it's one of the nicest posters I have ever seen on a box set. That is truly amazing, so I can't wait to see what the second one looks like. Right, so here we go, this is the second poster, and just like the first one, absolutely extraordinary. You really do get that H.P. Lovecraft feel from it, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to look into getting maybe 2 frames and framing these posters because they absolutely deserve to be framed. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Right, so to sum up, you have your lovely discs, which absolutely incredible, sits in perfectly. You have 1 poster, you've got 2 posters, you've got your behind the scenes book, you got your art cards, which should sit in lovely. Then you've got your J card that goes into the back of your box, you've got your amazing stories, and then you've got your box, your lid, sorry. So that is it folks, that is it. Absolutely, truly amazing. So all that's left to do is go back into my room and we'll just talk about what I thought of my transfer. So we'll do that right now. Right, so here we go with the transfer. Right, I knew when buying this, I knew there was no HDR on the 4K. Now, yeah, I'm very conflicted, I really am. Because anyone who's seen this movie, it just begs for HDR to be on it. It is one of the most colourful movies you will ever likely see. And you can clearly see that HDR is not being used in this. It's just a standard 4K release, a 4K resolution, that's it. No HDR whatsoever, no Dolby Vision. And it is a shame, no question about it. The picture looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. But so does the Blu-ray. And that's where the problem is. Can you tell the uptick in 4K resolution? Probably not. You know, that's, if I'm being totally honest, not really. It is a gorgeous picture, but if you have the Blu-ray out there, probably not much point getting the 4K because without the HDR, it just doesn't do enough. And like I said, this film needed HDR. And it really is a shame. It's a bit of a letdown, I'm not going to lie. But like I said, I knew going into buying this. Look, I bought this. I actually did buy this set for the set. I didn't buy it to get it on 4K because I knew there was no HDR on it, and I kind of had a feeling that I was going to be a bit underwhelmed by the 4K transfer. It has a DTS 5.1 audio on it as well. Sounds fantastic. Absolutely amazing. You get a great sense of surround. Specific lush at the end of it. Not so much at the start, but you know the scenes I'm talking about. When the film signing kind of starts kicking in a bit, you do get a nice, great sense of surround, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, look, folks, like I said, I bought a photo box set. I didn't buy it for the 4K. It was a bit of a letdown, no question about it, but still looks quite beautiful. So that is it, folks. That is it. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give us a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of this movie, because it's a strange one, but I'm really happy that I did revisit it again. And yeah, I hope to talk to you real soon with my next video. So take it easy, folks out there. Stay safe. Bye bye.